Another thing that I wanted to touch on was progressive overload. A large part of my like training career, whatever, I never really counted my reps. I never really focused on building up more weight. Now I am a little bit now in the bulk because it's fun. It shows that you're getting stronger and that you could be building more muscle tissue. But what people don't realize is that you can also show progressive overload in having a mind muscle connection. What I mean by that is I can take somebody doing, let's say, what's like a good movement, like let's say like a bench press, right, or a seated hammer strength press, right, with the plate loaded, and someone who just is focused on progressive overload but not actually trying to activate their muscle fibers, and they go and put 3 plates on and they rip out 12 and they're just pushing the weight, right, versus I tell them to actually focus on slowing the movement down and activating their fibers, really focusing on the stretch and the contraction. I guarantee you with that 3 plates they're only probably going to get 6 reps, right? So to me, if you do 6 reps, like even though you could do 10 in like a way where you just kind of focus on moving from point A to point B, you can still technically progressive overload and trying to activate the fibers better. That work that you do doing those cleaner, more activated 6 reps versus that, point A to point B 10 reps, I feel like honestly you get more out of the muscle doing the 6, even though you technically did more with the 10. That's just what I believe in personally. I don't know if that's like completely correct, but for me, I feel like the reason why I've been able to build muscle even without counting my reps or making sure I'm adding weight to the bar each. I'm not saying that's wrong. I think 100% you should do that, but I didn't do it. I just focused on using the muscle as much as I could in every single movement, and I trained my hardest every single time I was training. So to me, I was bound to keep getting stronger over time, or bound to keep activating more muscle fibers over time, and I think that's why I was able to get bigger, even though if I wasn't getting stupid stronger, over time, like a lot of people do when they're doing like progressive overload. Because I see a lot of people trying to like force a progressive overload and they get hurt, or you end up seeing them do very, very sloppy reps because they're trying to make sure that they're progressing. When I feel like the most important factor of building muscle is actually focusing on the stretch and the contraction, really trying to activate the muscle that you're hitting, not just moving weight from point A to point B. Again, that is my opinion. I'm always open to other people's opinions and thoughts on it. I don't believe my way is the correct way. This is just what I believe in on how I've, I guess, like built my physique, and I just wanted to give an alternative side to what I've been seeing as like the common narrative on social media in the fitness industry. But yeah.